Good morning, everyone. It is way too early. It's like 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday, but we are going to be getting some wheels and tires mounted up today. These are for, I guess I wouldn't say a new project because it's not really a project, it's my wife's daily, but it's our 2018 Chevy Silverado 1500. It's a two-wheel drive, and I've already got a MotoFab 3.2 leveling kit on it, and I've actually had these wheels on it before, but we're now putting on some better tires on. So what we're going to be doing today is mounting some used but like new General Grabber ATXs that I bought on our 20x12 Rockstar wheels. These are 20x12 minus 44 offset. I currently have a 305 55 20 on it, which is pretty close to a 33.5 by 12.5 20. And as you guys can see, we are pretty bald here. So definitely a little overdue for tires. The General Grabbers that I got are a 285 55 20, so they're a little smaller overall. They're closer to, I think, a true 33. Also, they're not as wide, so I'm hoping there's not too much stretch on them, but these are worn out. I bought these used just kind of to get the truck set up and see what fit, and these 305s rub a little bit at like full lock, so you can kind of only go 3/4 of a lock. So I'm hoping with the slightly smaller tire it rubs less. If not, I'll have to be doing what they call a NorCal fender mod, which basically you cut like the back half of the fender, because on the Chevys, instead of making a round like wheel housing area, they decided to make the back half square, so it's hard to fit big tires on them. But anyways, I'm gonna get these loaded up in the truck, get the new tires mounted on, and then we'll get these thrown on the truck and I'll show you guys what they look like. Alright everybody, so as you can see, we got the new tires, the General Grabber ATXs on the wheels. I ended up mounting the new tires at work, but when I tried to bead them, I could not get them to bead. It was a little bit of a stretch, as you guys can maybe tell from here. Nothing too crazy, but with these big stiff sidewalls, just couldn't get them to stretch. Me and my coworker who was helping me out, we were able to get one to stretch. We ended up ratchet strapping the tire, sprayed a bunch of brake clean in there, lit it on fire, and it was able to bead, but we could only get that one to bead. Tried to get the other three and just didn't have any luck. I don't know if you guys can actually tell, but if you see these little plastic inserts on the wheel, we actually ended up melting and warping them on this wheel, because we must have lit that thing on fire at least like 15 times with brake clean. So I ended up going over to SG Auto Works Chris, also known as the Stretch God, and he got them all beaded up, no problem, balanced them for me. So if you guys are in the Central Florida area and you need somebody to stretch tires, whether it be, you know, big all-terrain or mud tires, or just for your regular street car, he does some crazy stretches. Really nice guy, super awesome. So check him out. I'll link his Instagram below. And again, his name's SG Auto Works Chris. So we're gonna get the truck jacked up and get these wheels back on there. Alright guys, so we got the truck up in the air. We're going to be doing it one corner at a time, putting each wheel on. So I'll probably just show you guys one and then montage over to the truck with all of them on.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Alright, so we've got all four of the wheels and tires on, and Man, I've forgotten how good this truck looks with this setup on it. It's got, you know, a moderate amount of poke to it, which is what I was aiming for. And again, what I was saying is these wheels are 20 by 12s, minus 44 offset if I remember correctly. The tires are a 285 55 20, which comes out to about a 33 by like 11 and a half or 12. And yeah, it looks really good. If you guys have a similar truck and want a similar setup to this, you don't really have to spend a ton of money. I got this whole setup done for under $1,000, believe it or not. The MotoFab 3.2 lift was, I think, about 120 bucks on like Amazon. I was on Facebook Marketplace pretty much every day, as I usually am, looking for deals and stuff, and I found these wheels with, they had 35-inch Nittos on them, which were still in good shape, for 700 bucks. So bought them for 700 bucks, took the Nittos off, sold those for 300 bucks, bought the used old Milestar Patagonias that I had on there for 200 bucks. And those last me about 10,000 miles. And then these General Grabber ATXs I also found on Facebook Marketplace, and they were only 200 bucks. So, you know, just keep an eye out, look out for deals, and you can have a great looking truck like this too for pretty cheap. So next step is pretty much to take her on the road, and with these being an all-terrain hybrid tire, it should drive a lot better than the Milestars I had on there before. They were a mud tire and they were all chopped, so they were super loud, and I got a lot of shakes and shimmies at highway speeds. So I'm hoping these are nice, quiet, and no vibrations or shakes or anything at highway speed. But yeah, that is going to be it for this vlog. I might do some more cinematic-y shots of the truck later once I get it out of the driveway. But as always, you know, like, subscribe, thanks for the support, and follow us on Instagram.